welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. Happy Easter. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. I'm getting through this craziness right now. I'm doing a reading for Capricorn. Just a general reading, so if you have something you want guidance with, think of it now while I'm shuffling. This is going to be a positive reading because we're going through so much right now, and I just want to make sure, I just want to say, make sure you're taking care of your mental health, okay? Because, you know, eating right and taking your vitamins and getting exercise and stuff like that, that's all just as important. But I want to make sure that you keep your hope up, keep your spirits up, do things that are fun, that make you laugh. It's really important to connect with people, FaceTime, not just text, but really connect with people, okay? Everybody needs it right now. We all need it. We all have good days and bad days, so you have to make sure you're checking in on your family and friends and yourself especially, okay? So I'm going to do a Celtic cross here, 10 card spread, and then I'm going to pick 3 extra cards from 3 different decks. Usually the Celtic cross discusses the situation, and then the 3 extra cards helps you with that situation, just helps you deal with your situation, okay? And so when I say you have, if you get any major arcana cards, that just means like bigger messages. The other cards are called minor arcana cards, smaller messages. Okay, and like I said, I'm not going to leave, I do 10 cards, 10 different areas, so you, what's conflicting you, your environment, and so on. If I turn up a card that, you know, is not a positive card, then I'll pull another card, because I want every area to end up on a positive note with every reading that I do, okay? So I need 10 cards for Capricorn, please. And if you want to pause the video and get a pen and paper, because a lot of information comes through on these readings. I've been doing a lot of personal readings lately. That's why there was a gap in the videos. And also, if my energy is not, if I'm not feeling good energy, I don't want to do a reading. I have to make sure I'm feeling good energy before I do a reading. Okay, so here we go. 10 cards for Capricorn. If you want to, if you like this video, please like. Or if you feel it might help another Capricorn that you might know, please share it and subscribe. Or leave me a comment. I love getting the comments. Okay, here we go. So, first card for Capricorn, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 6 of Wands. Okay, and then we'll pick the extra clarifying cards. I need a card for Capricorn, please. A card for Capricorn, please. I need a card for Capricorn, please. Thank you. And one more shuffle. Card for Capricorn. Okay. So you have take no offense. Okay, and then this deck here, card for Capricorn, please. Card for Capricorn. I hope everybody's having a nice Easter with this crazy times. Make the most of it, okay? I don't get to see my family, like my mom and my brother and all them, because they're an hour away. So it's hard. But I'm going to FaceTime them after this when my sons finally wake up. Teenagers, they stay up all night. Okay. Oh, here we go. This came like this. Thinker. Okay. And then the last card. Last card for Capricorn, please. Whenever my sons wake up. I don't let them sleep too late. Okay. Another card for Capricorn, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, be open to success. Where can I put this that you can see it? I'll move this over here. Be open to success. I like that card. Okay, so let's get organized here. Hopefully you can see all your cards. I have my little note there. You can screenshot it if you want to look at the cards up close. Okay, so let's get started. Your first card, Capricorn, is about you. It's about you in terms of your situation, or the question that you asked, or what's going on with you, or basically if everything is going pretty good for you. It's just a message from the universe, okay? And again, it's a general reading, so it won't be for everybody. So if it resonates with you, the message is for you, okay? So this card talks about sweetness, kindness, and innocence. It brings with it memories of happy times in the past. It can represent a time of sweet, simple joys, or it can be something larger, perhaps a passionate pursuit or beloved creative endeavor that you let go of will return to your life. It could be a harbinger of someone from your past whom you would welcome back into your life. Okay, so talking about sweetness, kindness, innocence, memories of happy times in the past, simple joys, maybe someone's coming back into your life from your past and you'll be really happy about that. So this is a nice card to start off with, okay? Or maybe you've started something creative. You did start something creative and then it kind of, you let it go, and maybe you're going to start up with it again. Maybe it's going to start up again. So let's leave that. That's a nice card. And then your next card is the Ace of Wands. So this is what's conflicting you, or your situation. The second card is your crossing card. It indicates the conflict or what is crossing your path. So what's crossing your path is a creative opportunity. So this is the Spirit is telling you that this is an excellent time to harness the energy and passion that this opportunity brings and use it to take the first steps towards your castle, whatever form that castle takes. So maybe this situation that we're in right now, maybe try and make the most of it, okay? They're telling you maybe either this is a chance for you to have or make a creative opportunity for yourself. This is an excellent time to harness the energy and passion that this opportunity brings, to make something big for your future. Maybe you have a little bit more time, or maybe a little bit more money because you're not traveling as much, or gas, whatever, spending as much money, whatever. They're just saying that this opportunity right now, use it to your advantage, okay? You recognize this opportunity and can feel the excitement within. Take it and run. It's a magical moment and it won't last long, okay? So this situation, they're saying, is a magical time for you. So be grateful and acknowledge it and use it. Use it for your advantage. It's not going to last long, okay? You know, I guess, if it resonates with you, you know what you want to do and you do it. So your foundation card is the Four of Pentacles, this card on the bottom here. This card illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation. The basis or foundation of the situation. And you have, this card represents a miser. Spirit is telling you that you have plenty, but you're afraid to use it, share it, or enjoy it. Something is threatening you, whether it's your own fears, like your ego telling you, oh, you can't do it now, it's not a good time, whatever. It could just be your ego, but you have to try and go within yourself, into your spirit, into your soul, and do what brings you joy and makes you happy. Don't let your ego make you afraid, okay? Maybe someone is trying to take what is yours. You are so afraid of losing what you have that you hold it too close. Your attitude toward your gifts, whether it's your money, your belongings, your time, or your health, has become twisted, controlling, and unhealthy. Okay, so Capricorn, we're not gonna end up on this card for sure. Okay, so they're saying that you have lots, you have a lot, but you're just afraid to use it or enjoy it or share it. You feel threatened. Maybe it's just in your own head, or maybe someone's trying to take something of yours. You're so afraid you're really holding it too tight. That's just fear. False evidence appearing real. That's what fear stands for. False evidence appearing real. So your attitude towards your gifts, whether it's your money, your belongings, your time, your health, has become twisted, controlling, and unhealthy. So we're going to take another card on top of the Four of Pentacles. Because like I said, I'm not taking any negativity. I'm not. I want everything to end up on a positive note. Every single section. So I need a card on top of the Four of Pentacles. How can we improve? How can we become less of a miser, less controlling, less fearful? What do we need to know to help us do that? For Capricorn, please, can I have another card on top of the Four of Pentacles? Thank you. Okay, so you have Nine of Wands. So, the Nine of Wands card talks about that you're tired. No, you're exhausted, actually. You can't imagine going on one more step. But the Nine of Wands encourages you to do so. Not only are you almost there, but you do indeed have the strength to get there. Tap into that core of determination you have and make that final push. All that you've set out to achieve is just within your grasp, okay? So you're just tired, basically, is what they're saying. You know, you feel like you might be losing something, or you're feeling a bit threatened, or you feel like someone's trying to take something for you. It could just be in your head, right? Or it could be that someone actually is, but you're also tired. You need to just take a break and do some self-care. You need to get some rest, but don't give up. They're telling you. Spirit is saying, don't give up. You're almost there. You know, you feel a little bit weak right now, but that's okay. You just need to rest and get your bearings again, and go inside and build yourself up again, okay? Just step back a little bit and take some time for yourself, and you'll be you'll be okay, because they're saying you have the strength. Okay, this card is telling you it's encouraging you just to keep going and not give up one more step. Okay, you have a determination in the core of you to make that final push, just to keep going. So we're gonna take that for sure. Now the fourth card is the Two of Swords. Swords are truth cards, and you have the two of Swords for your past card. This card shows influences from the past that are affecting your current situation. So this card talks about a difficult situation. You're dealing with two conflicting ideas or a challenging decision, but you are not willing to face the situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than view it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. So this card suggests that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision than from an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or stalemate. Okay, so this card, the Two of Swords, they're talking about maybe a difficult situation in your past, but it's affecting your situation right now. There are two conflicting ideas or challenging decisions that you have to make, but you're not willing to face it. You've just closed your eyes to it. So they're telling you to deal with this situation from a more rational view than an emotional one, okay? So let's get a card on top of that. What do we need to know for Capricorn on the Two of Swords? What do we need to know on top of the Two of Swords for Capricorn? This two conflicting concerns or a challenge that Capricorn is not willing to face. What do we need to know about this to help Capricorn? What do we need to know about this card? I need another card for on top of the Two of Swords for Capricorn. Thank you. Okay, so you have Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's get some information on top of this. The Ace of Cups card, this is actually a gift of love. You're getting a gift of love. This card can take the form of a new romantic interest, a creative desire, or a spiritual awakening. At this time, your life is filled with possibilities of abundant, joyful emotions. All you need to do is embrace the moment and use that energy for the start of something wonderful. So this is one of the best cards in the deck, Capricorn. So that's awesome. Good, congratulations. Good for you. You're getting a gift of love. So it could be a new romantic person in your life, or a new creative desire that you're going to have, or you had in the past, but it'll come out in this situation right now, in your life now, or maybe you're experiencing a spiritual awakening. So that this is all wonderful. At this time, your life is filled with possibilities of abundant, joyful emotions. So all you have to do is be open to it. Open your heart to it. Accept it. It's all right there for the taking. Use the energy for the start of something wonderful. So that's awesome. Okay? Then your fifth card is the Nine of Pentacles. This card illustrates what is likely to happen next. So what is likely to happen next in your life, Capricorn? Nine of Pentacles talks about the achievement of good things. So good things to come. Not only have you prospered, but you've done so in a way that you feel good about. You appreciate and cultivate the best of everything life has to offer, physically, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. This card can also indicate the enjoyment of simple but decadent physical pleasures and treats. So again, another awesome card, Capricorn. Achievement of good things to come. You've prospered, but you feel really good about what you've achieved in your life. That's fantastic. You appreciate everything life has to offer. You cultivate everything life has to offer, physically, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually, all aspects of life. This card can also indicate the enjoyment of simple but decadent physical pleasures and treats. So you are having a nice time right now with that card. Or you will be, Capricorn, because that's your immediate future card. So we're going to take that and leave that right there. Your crowning card, the 6th card, represents the outcome that you desire most in this situation, is the 9 of Swords. So truth card, swords are truth cards. This card is, it's so what you desire most in the situation, it's saying that your worries are keeping you up at night. You wake up suddenly in the early morning hours. You feel guilty, you're worried, your anguish, your concerns fill your mind and create havoc. You're unable to settle your mind. The lack of sleep adds to the situation, making you feel even more vulnerable. So we don't want to stop there, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? What do they need to know? What do we need to tell Capricorn to help them have peaceful sleep, like a good night's sleep, some rest, so they're not feeling anguish? Okay, we're all humans. We all make mistakes, you know. There's no one harder on themselves than I am. Holy cow. But, you know, you have to be gentle with yourself too, right? You have to forgive yourself too. You have to forgive others. Just a little bit of, some thoughts from me. Okay, another card on top of the 9 of Swords, please, for Capricorn, to give us a little bit more insight here. The Moon. So you feel excited and scared, though. What's going on? Major Arcana card, major message. So really listen to this. The moon is at once dreadful and beautiful. It represents dreams, instinct, intuition, and fears. Its gentle light provides both illumination and shadows. This light can cause things to seem either safer or more dangerous than they actually are. Be prepared to be both frightened and inspired. Carefully separate your intuition from your fears and follow your intuition. Pay careful attention to your dreams at this time. Great inspiration is at hand, but it won't be an easy journey. Okay, so what's going on here? Dreams, instinct, intuition. Maybe you're keeping awake at night because you're afraid of something. But that's what this card we were talking about earlier. You don't have anything to be afraid of. Just trust your intuition. Pay careful attention to your dreams. Things can seem either safer or more dangerous, whatever you're feeling, than they actually are. Okay? So let's get another card on top of that. Things aren't as scary as maybe you think in your subconscious. Let me get another card on top of the moon for Capricorn. What's going on here with Capricorn for their crown? What they're hoping? What are they hoping? What can happen next in their life? The outcome they desire the most in their life. It's scary and exciting at the same time. They're scared and excited at the same time. It's a big excitement. Something major going to happen. Okay, so I need a card to help them with that on top of it. Thank you. So you have, okay, so we have someone here in the picture. The King of Swords, Who are we talking about here? This person leads by intellectual ideals. Okay, because this is a general reading, it could be a male or female. It's a male on the card, it's a king. But I'll describe this person and you hopefully know who their spirit is talking about, okay? So this person, this king, leads by intellectual ideals. He does not seek to inspire passion or have his people love him. He uses intelligence, objectivity, and analysis to decide what is right, fair, and just. These are the ideals he upholds for himself and for those around him. He leads by example. His standards are very high. He expects a lot of those around him. He has no patience for anyone who doesn't do their best or who doesn't share the same ideals. He can lack compassion for what he may perceive as weakness and is intolerant of uncontrolled emotional outbursts. Okay, so now you're telling us, okay, so what's with the King of Swords? What do we need to know about this King of Swords? This is who Capricorn wants, or nervous of, or hopes, like excited about, nervous about, scared for. Like, what do we need to know on top of the King of Swords? Why are you giving us the King of Swords? One more card on top of the King of Swords for Capricorn, please. Thank you. So you have Death. Okay. So, Major Arcana card, Major Message card, Death card. What do we need to know about this? When you get the Death card, it sometimes means like physical death, like someone passing, but it rarely does. So you don't have to worry, okay? If you got nervous that this card came up. This card can but rarely does refer to physical death, which is some comfort. Death, though whether physical or metaphorical, is not an easy experience. This card implies the end of something, perhaps a job, a relationship, a situation, an organization. The actual ending will likely be hard, but once it's over, the cycle continues and something new will come. On the other hand, it may be a welcome closure, such as ending a bad relationship, quitting an unhappy job, or selling a house to get a new one. On a spiritual level, this can mean a symbolic death, where you eliminate old beliefs that no longer work for you and perhaps were holding you back. Death is usually hard, but it must happen before transformation or resurrection occurs. Okay, and I want another card on top of Death, because even though it might be a welcome ending, I just want to leave on a more positive note this section here, the Crowning card. I want to end on a more positive note than the Death card. So I need another card for Capricorn, please, for on top of the Death card. Thank you. So you have, another person here. The Knight of Wands. So, a male on the card, but like I said, general reading, doesn't have to be a male. I'll describe this person to you, and then you'll know hopefully who they're talking about. The Knight is impetuous, impatient, generous, and ambitious. He is willing to go anywhere and do anything and is happiest when he has a clear goal. He is probably very popular and the type of person people like to be around. He is given to grand gestures that spring from the best intentions. For example, he'd give the coat off his back even if it leaves him without a coat. but he can be undependable because he is impatient and impetuous. He can lose interest in the task at hand and run after the next shiny new challenge. So we've got a couple people here that you're thinking about in your situation, the outcome that you desire most in this situation. The outcome you desire most in this situation. Need another card. Why are we getting these people? Why do I get these people? Why do we have the Knight of Wands now? King of Swords first. We're talking about the truth here. What do we need to know in this situation for Capricorn? Why are you giving us these people? This is the outcome that they desire most in this situation. What do we need to know? Something's ending? Okay. There we go. So, it came up upside down. The Tower card. The Tower card came out reversed. So what that means is it's a Major Arcana card. So because it came out reversed, upside down, I'm just going to read you the reversed message. This card implies that the shakeup caused by the Tower is not external, but rather internal and less obvious. Instead of a storm, something happens inside you that creates the epiphany. So something's going on inside you, Capricorn. Things are shaking up inside you. Something is going to, you're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have an awakening. Something's going to wake up inside you, okay? Okay, so there we go. You want change, maybe. You know, you want some changes to happen here. So this is, hopefully you know what they're talking about there. This card implies that the shake-up caused by the Tower, on the picture you see, like, you know, lightning strikes it and everything, you know, is shattered, and things that are weak and not strong are removed, and you're left, whatever's left is strong, and then you build from that. You build your foundation from whatever is left that's meant to be there. So that's what they're saying. The Tower is not external, but rather internal. So this is all going on within you. Something is happening inside you that creates the epiphany. So that's exciting. Your fifth card, oh sorry, we did your fifth card. Your seventh card is the Hierophant. This card represents yourself. This is your self-image. This is how you see yourself in this current situation. So let me just describe to you what the Hierophant card stands for. It indicates a perfect balance of belief with practice. It's a good omen if you're facing a problem. It indicates that you know the solution. You need to find a way to put it to practice. If you're asked to teach, this card is telling you to be a good teacher. Always seek to make wisdom clear to students. It can also indicate that you should seek a teacher for yourself, perhaps formal or semi-formal courses of study. The Hierophant this card might be asking you to imagine what your life would be like if you actually lived by what you believe. That's a major thing. I would write that down I'm going to write it down and put it on the title. Imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believe. Imagine what your life. I'll write the rest after, because I think that's what you should, page 55. I think that's what you should really think about, okay? Really think about that. So we're gonna leave the Hierophant there. You feel like you're in perfect balance of belief with practice. So I like this. But the Hierophant, this card is asking you to imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believe. And then your 8th card is your Environment card. This card represents the influences of those around you. It can show how others see you in this situation. So how others see you in this situation, it's your Environment card. So the 8 of Pentacles is about, it's known as the Apprentice card. It means that you've taken up a new job, craft, art, or activity. It's not an easy road, for being a beginner brings a hard learning curve and tedious repetition until you get it perfect. Because you have a goal and the passion that comes with a new endeavor, it's likely the bumpy beginning part of the journey will not discourage you. So, your Environment card, this card represents the influences of those around you or how others see you. Maybe you've taken up, or you will be taking up, a new job, craft, art, activity, but you're a beginner, so it's going to be a little bit challenging, but because you're passionate about it, you're not going to be discouraged, so that's good. So just keep chipping away at it, keep going. Your 9th card is the 9 of Wands. This card here is what you hope for or fear the most in this situation. So what you hope for or fear the most in this situation, the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands card talks about great vision and foresight. Oh, I like this. You have great vision and foresight. I love that. You have taken an idea and started implementing it. You have laid the groundwork for a new business, enterprise, career, or project. You can clearly see your goal. Take a step back and watch for initial responses. Because you've done your work so well, you can expect to see signs of success. So that's great. This is an awesome card. I'm leaving that there. This card indicates great vision and foresight. You've taken an idea and started implementing it. You have laid the groundwork. So we're talking work here, I think, in these last few cards. New business, enterprise, career, project. You can clearly see your goal. But I guess what they're talking about is, if you're a beginner and stuff like that, just keep going, because this is just confirming that you're going to be successful. So you've done your work well. You can expect to see signs of success. Just take a little step back, Capricorn, and watch for initial responses. And then your last card from the Celtic Cross is the 6 of Wands. This is your outcome card, this one up here. This card indicates the probable outcome if all things remain as they are. If all things remain as they are, this card is a victory. That's an awesome way to end this spread. This is a card of victory. Whatever you have set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with your success. There you go. Just confirming, you're going to be successful at what your goals are, what you've planned, what your vision was. Whatever you've set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with your success. It will be personally satisfying, but it will also be crowned with public recognition in some form. This acknowledgement will make this moment even sweeter. Awesome. Beautiful. So we're going to end the Celtic Cross spread with this card, your victory card. So your outcome is victory. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious. This is fantastic. Okay? Thank you. We are going to end the Celtic Cross spread with that. Look at this card. Be open to success. Be grateful. You're going to be successful. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve, but don't forget, be humble. Be humble, because when people are praising you, yes, you deserve all the praise and recognition 100%, okay? But these are the people who are praising you. They're like little angels giving you gifts from God, from the universe. When you get compliments, those are gifts. And if you are not grateful for the gifts, then, that's kind of like an insult to the people who are giving you the gifts. It's like you're not accepting the gifts that they're giving you. So every time you get a compliment, yes, you deserve it 1,000%, but you have to be grateful and accept it with gratitude and be humble. It just shows respect for the person giving it to you. Major Arcana card, so major message there. That's a major Arcana card, major message. There's also more meanings to this card. Absolute clarity of purpose, a well-deserved promotion, business travel, remaining calm during challenges, modes of transportation. It is your moment to shine, Capricorn. This card indicates that you'll receive recognition for the amazing things that you've accomplished. When you find yourself in the spotlight, remember to embrace the warmth and love that has so deservedly come your way. If you feel uncomfortable with the attention, ask your angels to give you the confidence you need to step forward. You may find yourself called to balance multiple priorities, projects, or people at this time. Stay centered and grounded. Avoid the temptation to go into drama about the situation. If you present a calm, collected, and positive demeanor, you'll experience great success. Wow, that is awesome. You will experience great success. Fabulous. This card up here, take no offense. This card is telling you the ego becomes easily riled and takes quick offense at the behaviors of others, indignantly wondering, how dare they do this to me? The ego also likes to mull over perceived slights and hold grudges against the offending parties for long periods of time. This robs you of peace and perpetuates the false notion that others victimize you. The spirit, in contrast, understands that human beings are emotional and reactionary and do things without realizing their impact on others. Therefore, it takes offense at no one. So, they're just saying that human beings are very emotional people, and, someone might say something, do something, and it's not really directed at you, okay? So don't take it personally if that happens. They might just be going through a lot themselves. The question the spirit asks instead is, why is this occurring? Why am I attracting this experience? And what can I learn from this? Observe how your ego is victimizing you. Notice where you're personally affronted by someone else's behavior. In what way are you internalizing the actions of another to be a reflection of you? Mostly notice any grudges you hold or any wounds you're nursing from the past. Are they robbing you of peace in the moment? Most of what your ego is offended by is small and meaningless anyway. Besides, no one can slight the spirit in you. You are a divine and holy child of God, regardless of the behavior of others. Laugh off the petty complaints, drop resentments and grudges, and turn your attention back to learning from the experience at hand. The real issue is that you doubt your own value. Wow. You doubt your own value. Capricorn, come on. You're not, you know your self-worth. I'm just taking a drink. You know you've achieved so much in your life and you should be so proud of yourself. You can't, if you don't believe in you, who's going to believe in you then? Right? You have to believe in you first if you're going to lead. The real issue is that you doubt your own value and therefore look to others to affirm it. You don't have to do that. Remember your spirit and know that you're priceless and whole. Overlook the offending behaviors of those who can't even see their own light, let alone yours. Choose to be peaceful, okay? Some people, they can't even, they're not even happy themselves. Why are they going to be happy for you? They can't even be happy for themselves, okay? So you don't let your ego get involved with other people's stuff. Don't take things personally, okay? Focus on your own self-care and self-worth and your own spirit. Then the last card, Thinker. This is your last card of your reading here. This card talks about strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. So, okay, I like that. I'm going to take that. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. The relationship message: love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. Is there enough common ground? Go for it. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. The prosperity message: calculated action is called for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal. Write down what you are going. I'm writing that down. Get out your journal. Okay, Capricorn? Write down what you're going to do today to signal the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. Oh, I love this too. Your most effective remember this one, your most sorry, where am I? Your most effective strategic partner is Spirit. You will win this game and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. Okay, so you really, Capricorn, you thinker, go inside, you know, write it down, everything that you're thinking. Spirit is going to give you messages. They're going to give you clues. They're going to give you direction. But you have to have your pen or paper or your phone, something where you can write it down. You might be driving or just sitting, having a coffee, whatever, and you're going to have a thought. And you got to get it down because it's going to go. They're gifts from the universe. They're gifts from Spirit, from God, helping you, guiding you. And if you don't take them, as soon as, you know, when you get them, if you don't write it down, they'll be gone, okay? The protection message, you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest, do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Meditate. That's when you'll get a lot of your epiphany, like they were talking up here. You're going to have an epiphany with this situation, okay? Soon you will come to your senses and an aha moment will bring new clarity. There you go. Aha moment. Aha moment. I'm writing that down for your title. You're going to have an aha moment. You're going to get some answers. You're going to get some gifts from the universe, so pay attention. Thank you so much. There's your gift. Maybe your gift of love you're getting. That's what that card was, remember? If you like this reading, please like, share. Again, to another Capricorn, spread the word. Take care of yourself. We're going to get through this. This too shall pass. Take care of each other. Remember, communicate, talk to people, your friends, family, see how they're doing, check in on them. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm very grateful for your time. Take care. Bye.